Welcome back to Jersey Matters. Dawn Stensland-Mendte in Trenton for Patriots Week, celebrating, of course, Trenton's critical role in winning the American Revolutionary War with a focus on African-American soldiers.
Soldiers marched the streets of Trenton as hundreds of reenactors relive the Revolutionary War battles of Trenton, which shaped the destiny of the Revolutionary War and our nation. This tradition holds special meaning for Darian Kelton, who represents thousands of black soldiers who fought on both sides.
Especially during the battles of Trenton, you have the guys that are ferrying people across on the night of the crossing, that are African-American soldiers working with some of the people of the Massachusetts Marbleheaders. You got guys forming up in the Pennsylvania line who are fighting for, the same thing that everyone else is fighting for, which is independence.
Ready? Set! Fire!
Historians say the British aggressively recruited slaves of patriots, which is why more black soldiers fought for the crown. An estimated 100,000 African Americans escaped, died, or were killed during the Revolution. History that's personal to Kelton, who's an educator here at the Old Barracks Museum. What does it mean to you to be a reenactor and have kids look up to you?
It is really cool because I got all this stuff rattling around in my head, and I'm just waiting for someone to ask a question and be able to tell them something, because it's something that they wouldn't otherwise know, especially having friends and siblings that are here, and they wouldn't otherwise learn any of this, because this is all stuff never learned in history book. I mean, we kind of just glossed over everything that pretty much happened during the American Revolution, and if you weren't a founding father, you kind of really didn't matter.
What matters to author Elaine Buck is to share the untold stories of New Jersey's black history, including black soldiers who fought for democracy. Buck is a descendant of slaves and sharecroppers in Hopewell. She's worked for more than a decade to help create a new one-of-a-kind museum in Skillman, the Stoutsburg Sauerland African American Museum.
We want our children to be educated and not leave these things out of the history books, and about people of color, specifically African Americans. And through this, we hope that we can move forward, enlighten people, and make educated choices.
New Jersey is famously known as the crossroads of the American Revolution. General Washington and his army spent more time in New Jersey than any other state. During Patriots Week, a diversity of reenactors pay respect to soldiers, black and white, who fought together for our freedom.
Historical interpreters here at the Old Barracks Museum are getting ready for a special presentation of Trenton during the Valley Forge winter. So tailors, carpenters, shoemakers, seamstresses, gunsmiths, and other tradesmen and women who made those vital pieces of equipment for the Continental Army during the winter of 1778. And then in February, for Black History Month, a special celebration of 3 centuries of the African-American soldier. Reporting for Jersey Matters, Dawn Stensland-Mendte. Up next, Larry's commentary.